Good morning, class. The topic which is going to be learned today is more about the salt. In previous video, we had already learned about the common salt or the table salt, which is NaCl or sodium chloride. Now in this video, we will more learn about the salt. So what salts we have to learn in this video? Number one is NaOH. NaOH is sodium hydroxide. Number one salt is sodium hydroxide, which is NaOH. Number two, CaOCl2, calcium oxychloride, CaOCl2, and the common name of this salt is bleaching powder. Bleaching powder. This is the common name of this salt. Now, third one is NaHCO3. Third is NaHCO3, and the chemical name of this salt is sodium hydrogen carbonate. Sodium hydrogen carbonate, and the common name of this salt is baking soda. Baking soda. This is the common name of this salt. Now next salt is sodium carbonate decahydrate, Na2CO3.10H2O. This Na2CO3.10H2O. Chemical name is sodium carbonate decahydrate. Decahydrate means, deca means 10 and hydrate means water. It means in this salt 10 molecules of water is there, that's why it is decahydrate. And the common name of this salt is washing soda. Washing soda. And the next salt is calcium sulfate half, 1/2. It means hemihydrate. Calcium sulfate hemihydrate. This is plaster of Paris, and it obtained from the salt gypsum, and the formula of gypsum is CaSO4.2H2O. This is gypsum, and from gypsum we are getting the plaster of Paris, calcium sulfate hemihydrate POP, plaster of Paris. So in this video we will learn about the salt, sodium hydroxide, calcium oxychloride, that is bleaching powder, baking soda, washing soda, and plaster of Paris. Now the first salt we are going to start is sodium hydroxide or NaOH. NaOH is a basic salt, and this is very important in our day-to-day life or in chemical industry or many other purposes. This is very important, student. So first we will learn ki how this salt NaOH is produced, how sodium hydroxide is going to be produced. The sodium hydroxide prepared by the common salt, when we are mixing or we are adding the water in common salt or the aqueous solution of the common salt, that is known as brine. Brine is the aqueous solution of common salt. NaCl, this is the formula of common salt, and H2O. Now the aqueous solution of NaCl and H2O means water, and common salt is known as brine. This is brine. Now when electricity is passed in this solution, then what happens? Then sodium hydroxide NaOH plus chlorine gas plus hydrogen gas produced in this reaction. So what happened in this reaction, student? In this reaction, brine, that is the aqueous solution of common salt, in this brine, when electricity is passed, then sodium hydroxide will produce and chlorine gas and hydrogen gas also produce in this reaction. So this is the production method or preparation method of NaOH. Now this process is known as chlor-alkali process. Chlor-alkali process. This process is known as chlor-alkali process. Why? Because in this process chlorine gas is produced and the alkali NaOH. Alkali means the base which dissolve in water. The base which dissolve in water is known as alkali. So NaOH is alkali. Alkali is produced here. That's why this reaction or this process is known as chlor-alkali process. So for the board examination point of view, this is very important reaction, student. You have to keep in your mind कि sodium hydroxide is produced by the chlor-alkali process. In chlor-alkali process, we are passing the electricity in brine. So what is the brine? Brine is the aqueous solution of NaCl. So whenever electricity is passed in brine, then alkali, that is NaOH, and chlorine and hydrogen gas is removed. Now chlorine gas is given off at the anode. Anode means positively charged. Suppose this is a container in which 2 electrodes are there. 2 electrodes are there, and each electrodes are connected with a battery from where electricity is passed. This is a brine. Okay, student. Now one is cathode and one is anode. And this is cathode. Cathode carry negative charge and anode carries positively charged ions. Now the chlorine, which is Cl minus, and hydrogen, which is plus. So chlorine gas goes near to the anode and cathode carries hydrogen gas. So chlorine gas is given off at the anode and the hydrogen gas at the cathode. Now the sodium hydroxide solution is formed near the cathode. Near the cathode, sodium hydroxide solution is formed. So this is all about the sodium hydroxide, how it is produced. This is the diagrammatic representation in which a container is there in which brine solution is filled. 2 electrodes are there which is connected to a battery, and one is anode and one is cathode. So chlorine gas is given off at the anode and hydrogen gas at the cathode, and sodium hydroxide solution is formed near the cathode. Now these 3 products, whatever 3 products are obtained here in chlor-alkali process, all the 3 are having very important use. Like when chlorine gas are used in water treatment, in swimming pool, as a disinfectant, and chlorofluorocarbon CFCs, pesticides, PVC. So in all the industries, chlorine gas, so mostly chlorine gas are used as a disinfectant or killing the germs or for the disinfectant of water. Hydrogen gas is used as a ammonia for the production of ammonia for fertilizer, as a fuel or as a margarine. Now next thing is there कि what is the use of NaOH or sodium hydroxide. So mainly sodium hydroxide is used in degreasing the metal. Degreasing, suppose कि metal substances are there, their grease are present, to degreasing the metals in soap and detergent industry, in paper making or in artificial fiber industry, NaOH are used. So this is all about the sodium hydroxide, in which NaCl is used as a raw material. This is a common salt. NaCl is used as a raw material for the production of sodium hydroxide. So the aqueous solution of NaCl in H2O, that is known as brine. So whenever electricity is passed in brine, alkali, that is NaOH, and chlorine and hydrogen gas are given off. So and this process is known as chlor-alkali process, because in this process chlorine gas is produced and alkali, that is NaOH, is produced. Now we will learn about the next, and the next is bleaching powder. We will learn about the bleaching powder. Number 2 is here, bleaching powder. This is the common name, student, and the chemical name is calcium oxychloride. Calcium oxychloride, and the formula is CaOCl2. This is the chemical formula of bleaching powder, and this formula is very important. Very important formula. You have to learn all the formulas of all the salts or the substances or materials which are produced by the salt to bleaching powder, and the formula of bleaching powder is CaOCl2 and chemical name is calcium oxychloride. Now how bleaching powder is produced? The bleaching powder is produced by the action of chlorine on dry slacked lime. Slacked lime means CaOH whole twice. CaOH whole twice. This is known as slacked lime. And we are getting the chlorine gas from chlor-alkali process. In chlor-alkali process, chlorine gas was produced now. So that chlorine gas we are also using in the production of bleaching powder. So whenever the action of chlorine gas on dry slacked lime, bleaching powder produced with water, CaOCl2 plus H2O. This is the preparatory method of bleaching powder, in which slacked lime reacts with chlorine gas and calcium oxychloride, this is CaOCl2, bleaching powder will form and water will be formed. Now the uses of bleaching powder. What are the uses of bleaching powder? So as the name suggests, bleach means cleaning the dirt. So mainly the use of bleaching powder is to removing the dirt or the killing the germs, etc. So for number 1, for bleaching of cotton and linen in the textile industry, and bleaching the wood pulp in paper industry, for bleaching the washed clothes in laundry. Number 2, because chlorine is present here and chlorine is a good oxidizing agent. So CaCl2 bleaching powder is also used as a oxidizing agent in a chemical industry. And the last one is that bleaching powder is used to make drinking water free from germs. These are the uses of bleaching powder. These are all about the NaOH and bleaching powder, sodium hydroxide and bleaching powder. In next video, student, we will learn about the baking soda, washing soda and gypsum. What are the uses of gypsum? Thank you.